Scoreless. Man in motion, snap taken, handoff to the man trying to get a sweep around the right side, and Robert Fuentes wraps him up in the backfield. It was the jet sweep to Deshaun Williams, and Fuentes read it like a book. It's a big loss all the way back to the 22. Back Isaiah Davis to his right. Frazier takes the snap, straight drop, looks, pressured, rolls to his left. Flag comes in for a hold. Frazier still dancing around inside his own 10. He's hit and he's dropped all the way back at the 5-yard line. Dangerfield and Richards deep to receive. Broncos set up a return as the punt's a spiraling kick that's going to be taken by Richards. Return with the 40, has room at the 35-30. Bounces outside at the 25, looking for the wall to get set up at the 20. Cuts back at the 15. He's all the way down to the 10-yard line. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal, or maybe a 1st and 10, just outside the 10 on the big return from Diego Richards.
Didn't think he was going to take it to the house, but knew he was going to have a good return as soon as he caught that. The wall was set up good on the left side of the field for the Broncos, and it just broke down there at the end. There were about 4 initial defenders that were able to use the sideline as an extra defender.
Right, one to the left. Brown, quarterback run, right side. Bounces outside at the 4, to the 3, to the end zone. It's a touchdown. Steph Brown with a little shimmy in the backfield. Cuts upfield and goes in from 5 yards out. And with 12:26 to go in this first quarter, the Broncos strike first at 6-0 UCO. Clock under 15, plenty of time as Brown takes the snap and drops. Blitz comes, he steps away from it, he's going to run with it. Has the 1st down at the 40, at the 45, gets a big block. 50, 40, down the sideline, 30, 25, 20, cuts back at the 15, 10, 5. It's a UCO Bronco touchdown. Steph Brown goes 65 yards. A man came unblocked, he stepped away from him and takes it to the house. A Bronco touchdown. Frazier in the gun on 1st down, hands to Davis, running right and nothing doing. He is upended as Dylan Buckheit comes in.
Why that worked.
1st and 10 at the 26, man in motion, there's a handoff to Davis, running right, looking to bounce outside, hitting the backfield, gives up ground, loses all the way back inside the 25 to the 24.
Yeah, I thought the official was going to throw a flag on the Northeastern State defender on the sideline. There was a little
spot. Blake Barone in on that tackle. 2nd and 11, here's a fake handoff. Frazier keeps it right side. Ball comes loose. It's caught out of the air by the Broncos, and it's going to be returned by Jason Harris for a touchdown. The ball went flying up in the air. Jason Harris could hardly believe his luck. He grabbed it at about the 30, and he takes it home for a Bronco touchdown.
Sometimes you're just on the football field, Todd. You're just trying to breathe. You're trying to make your play. You're looking, and then all of a sudden, the ball is in your hands. You didn't plan for it to be, and now you have to run with it. Fortunately for the Broncos, the Northeastern State players were downfield blocking.
They didn't plan for it to be in his hands either, did they?
There was nobody there. I mean, this was an easy touchdown for
an extra yard. Thompson takes a high snap, hands it off to Kemper, running left, has some room at the 40, he's at the 35, gets a big block downfield, cuts back at the 30, inside the 25, and all the way down to the 27. Last drive for the Broncos, 41-yard field goal from Quevedo. Elrick in at quarterback, he's going to air it out right side for Antoine, good coverage, and knocked away incomplete. Brown takes the snap, 3-man rush, has time, throws right side, pass is caught right at the sticks, and it's going to be a 1st down as Johnny Bizel makes the grab.
You always have the confidence that you can go out and pick up 1 yard.
1st and 10 at the 39. Brown, play action, rolling left, has time, floats one deep down the right side for Carney, goes up in traffic, and he made the grab! Inside the 20 at the 22, or inside the 25 at the 22-yard line. Andrew Carney went over the defender. I believe they call that getting mossed on ESPN. And it's a 1st down for UCO at the Northeastern 22.
You said defender, right? Because I got defenders on the replay. Double coverage, step for step.
And 13 from the 25. The 12 is the line to gain. Brown throws it to Carney in the flat. Carney makes a man miss at the 20. Has nothing but green in front of him at the 15, the 10, the 5. It's a UCO Bronco touchdown. Andrew Carney, they gave him the ball in the flat. They said break a tackle, and he did just that and takes it in for a UCO touchdown from 25 yards out, and it's 30-0 Broncos.
I mean, it's all UCO tonight here at Chad Richardson Stadium, and quite frankly, Todd, not what I expected to see. Unfortunately, as you said, Fuentes' hand slipped off.
Elrick on 1st and 10, hands it to Davis running left, and he gets nothing. His lead blocker gets taken out right in front of him. It's a 2-yard loss to tackle. 2nd and 12 from the 18. Davis on a handoff running right, and he's going to lose yardage again. Back to the 16 this time.
Pretty good in that department. all season. That's the first major mess up.
Broncos show blitz, and Northeastern runs right into it, and it's a big loss as Davis is taken down. Connor Johnson came unblocked and hits him back at the 46 for a 4-yard loss, and the Riverhawks are getting nothing on the ground right now.
I like the aggressiveness that we've seen out of this UCO defense tonight. The ball carrier was hit and forward progress.
Welcome back in, 3rd and 15 for Northeastern as Grant Elrick is pressured, and he's going to be sacked as Noah West got him. The ball came loose. They're going to say he was down back at the 41, but it's going to be a 4-yard loss, and Northeastern's going to punt it away for, I think, the 8th time this evening.
Noah West, let's paint the picture. He was the left defensive end.
Brown in the gun, has Peyton Scott to his left as a personal protector. Throws over the middle, complete to Davis, first down and more. Bounces off a hit at the 45. He's at the 40, 35, 30, 25, and out of bounds near the 20-yard line. Terrell Davis made a great grab, bounced off a tackle, got a block downfield from Madison Ridgeway, and gets a gain of 39.
And don't let anybody tell you that, it's just a 5-yard attempt.
2 rushing touchdowns on this one. He's in the backfield by himself. This time he throws it to Delso, right side, underneath screen. Delso bounces off a tackle and goes in for a UCO touchdown. Steph Brown to Jacob Delso from 3 yards out, and the Broncos are up 37-0 with 5:12 still left in the first half, and the extra point on the way.
And again, if you're NSU over there, you're obviously deflated being down this much in this game, but your defense just had a series where you shut UCO.
Elrick handles the snap, 3-man rush, throws over the middle, intercepted at the 33-yard line. Return to the 25, to the 20, and down to the 18. That was Chase Faber, I believe, wasn't it? Or was it Noah West? It was Noah West stepping back in coverage and making the pick. And the Broncos are in business in the red zone at the Northeastern 19-yard line.
I mean, this game just couldn't be going.
Leading 38-0. Brown fakes the handoff, throws over the middle, complete to Delso at the 5, into the end zone for another UCO Bronco touchdown. It's the first half 40-burger for UCO, and with 3:43 to go in the half, it's 44-0 Broncos, and the extra point's about to be on the way.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked at this score, quite frankly, but I'm also
so game, 1st and 10 UCO. Thompson sends a man in motion, hands it off to Peyton Scott, running left. Scott cuts up at the 40, 35, middle of the field, now to his right at the 30, 25, 20. Peyton Scott is at the 10, the 5. He's in for the touchdown, and the Broncos are hitting half 100 before halftime. It's 51-0 UCO, and the extra point is on the way.
At halftime, 2017.
1st and 10 as there's a handoff to Gardner, running right, has room at midfield, breaks the tackle at the 45, still on his feet, inside the 40 and down to the Northeastern State 39-yard line. Running back behind him in the pistol. First down handoff to Davis, who bounces left, and he's hit in the backfield and dropped after a loss of 2. Back to the 23. Elrick in the gun, straight drop, 3-man rush. Broncos hit him as he throws, balls floats, and it's intercepted. Intercepted out at the 47-yard line. Kyshawn Murray, I believe, or was that 29? That was 29. Aaron Hamilton who made the pick. And it's 1st and 10 UCO at the Riverhawk 47 on the 3rd turnover of the night forced by this UCO defense. Water trailing 55-0. Elrick hands it to Davis, running left. He is hit and dropped in the backfield. Michael Pope Jr., the first one there, a loss of 1. 4th and 11 for Northeastern at the UCO 28. Elrick drops the pass, floats one right side in the air, knocked away and incomplete. What is this time of year, do we, John?
Not many.
The handoff on 1st down, running right, that's Kirk, and the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Broncos. Broncos slide on it at the 33-yard line. Coming up to recover it for the Broncos.
Number 39, Steph Toler, and it's Broncos ball.
And when these two teams are good, this rivalry is really something special.
2nd and 9 at the 34, handoff to Gardner, has room at the 45-50, still on its feet. Busted outside at the 40, at the 35, and finally brought down at the Riverhawk 32-yard line. Broncos ran a little counter action there, and Jace Gardner gets a big gainer down to the Riverhawk 32.
And that puts the ball basically back to where it was when Thompson fumbled it before the last drive. So we're kind of right back to where we were. No points were put on the board. And
10 at the 48 for Northeastern. There's a throw into the flat, and that was nearly picked off. The D-back ran that, and Jalik Lewis, had he caught that, would have had a touchdown.